Because I tore my rotator cuff playing basketball, one of the first things that went away was this full range of motion with my shoulder press. So let's look at some of the movements that I did in order to be able to get this range of motion back pain free. So one of the first things you got to understand is that I'm very competitive. So how did I even tear my rotator cuff? Well, somebody thought they were going to dunk on me and we're about the same height. Now, again, I'm no dunk expert. I'm not the most athletic person in the world, but I knew they wasn't going to dunk on me. So when we went up and met at the rim, I was able to block the shot, but my shoulder at the time couldn't handle that range of motion and it got pushed further back than it could handle. So when I was first introduced to this exercise called the external rotation, I literally could only handle about 5 pounds, which is what I have here. Now, I did a whole bunch of stuff to rehab my shoulder before I came across these moves. But even 3 years later, when I finally did this exercise for the first time, my shoulder wasn't strong enough to be able to handle this. Mind you, I was benching 315 pounds when I was introduced to this move, and I could barely do 5 pounds on the shoulder that was hurt. And today, by God's grace, I'm happy to report that we've graduated way beyond 5 pounds. Now, this is 25 pounds here, and it took time to get here, make no mistake about that. But again, it was getting this range of motion and being able to control the weight all the way down is what made the difference to where now my rotator cuff feels better than ever.